New things can be really scary sometimes. What the hell did I just get myself into, and why did I get myself into it? I'm not really sure, but here we go. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel, Mostly Mountain Biking. My name is Ben. So if y'all go ahead and do me a favor and click like and subscribe, even though you haven't watched the video, I know you're going to like it, so just go ahead and click like. Anyways, today's a little bit different because I'm going way out of my comfort zone and decided to actually try something new. I'm going to give you a second to go ahead and guess what that new thing might be. Alright, you give up? You give up already? Alright, well here it is. I'm going to try clipless. I've ridden flats my entire life, and I'm kind of getting tired of occasionally losing my foot, but more importantly, putting my foot down in the wrong spot and then having to take a ride on the struggle bus, getting my foot where it needs to be on the pedal. So I figured, what better way to combat that than trying clipless? So these are Crank Brothers Mallet E's. I guess the E is for enduro, which makes them extra fast. So to go with these, can you guess what's in this box? 510 Kestrels. I run 510 shoes on my flats and I like them. And I've always gotten a lot of use out of them before they fall apart, so I figured I'd just stick with the 510 brand. Got all this crazy stuff under there. I don't know. Anyways, I'm going to spend the next 6 hours watching videos on how to set these up appropriately. And yeah, I'll check back in with you later. Alright, I'm clipped in. I'm clipped in on the side that I took the pins out of because I wanted to be able to move my feet a little bit. Decided I'd start with that instead of the spacers that come with the pedals. So, we'll see. Kind of feels weird. Still have a fairly good amount of movement on my foot. Just dicking around and came unclipped. So far climbing feels normal. I don't know if that's the way it's supposed to feel, but here we find ourselves. All right, nobody wants to watch me go uphill on a gravel road, so I'll check back in with you. All right, so we're nearing the top of the gravel part of the climb. This is just my standard route that I do for stuff like this. You'll recognize it from my Salsa Fargo video as well. So far the clipless are feeling pretty weird.
but cool. Weird in a good way. We'll see. All right, we're gonna climb Ingles Connector, up to Ingles, drop Ingles down to Wolf. And yeah, I'll give you a report. All right, here we go. First descent clipped in. Oh man, I dig this. Oh god damn. Yep. First time on clips. So, my first clipped in wreck. Pulled over to let that guy go past me. And couldn't get my foot out. That's okay. No harm, no foul. Yeah, that was kind of funny not being able to clip out. I hear stories of that. And I don't know why I thought it'd be any different for me. But there you go. Look at that hip. Oh wow, jumping very cool with it. Little berm action. All right. A little speed through here. A little flowy section with some little hits. There's a little gap up here over a creek bed or something weird. I think there's a little gully. Hope to see it. Here it is. Whoop. Ah, gappy boy. All right. On down we go. Little bermy boy. Whew. Oh, loose on the back end there. Whew. All right, we're getting into one of my favorite sections. This little section of trail with these big roots. I usually gap off the first one. It goes into this little gully. And it's kind of the only place I'm worried about being clipped in, but it's also one of the places I've wanted to be clipped in. So I guess we have a decision to make on whether we're going to run it at speed or what. Let's see how it works out. Tree action. This little gully. Manual over that. All right. See if I can get up to speed. Let's just do this. It's gonna happen sooner or later, right? Root gap and gully. Whew.
All right, y'all, so this is the beginning of what might be a long-term ongoing saga with me between clips and flats. I realize I like them in some spots. I've ridden them quite a few times since then. You know, it's kind of interesting because in the video, I'm really psyched on riding clipped in when I took my first lap out at Bent Creek, which is kind of our just local, you know, in inner city limits kind of riding area. And those trails are pretty mellow. I don't know if you'd call them a blue or a green or like a bluish green or a greenish blue, but they're not very technical. But once I got out onto some more technical stuff, out in Pisgah, things of that nature. I actually raced an enduro in clips as well. I had a lot different attitude about it. You know, as the trails got more difficult and steeper and more technical, I got less sure of whether I liked being clipped in or not. And I don't know, I keep going back and forth for some reason. I cannot get over the fear of being clipped into the bike. And coming from a BMX background and downhill and stuff like that years ago, it's just really, really nice being able to just lift my foot off the pedal when I need to in certain turns and things of that nature. So we'll see. I've still got all of it. I can tell you my Salsa Fargo, I picked up some used Crank Brothers pedals of some kind. I can't remember, for my buddy Colin over at Colo Bike Park. He had some laying around that he didn't need anymore, so he gave me the hookup on those things. And they are certainly gonna stay on the Salsa, on the gravel bike. Man, I love them on that. I just can't really overcome a weird fear on my mountain bike, you know, especially when stuff gets super technical. There's lots of leaves on the trails. I don't know, it's weird. It's like when I'm riding, I'm caught, like a solid 40% of the time, all I'm thinking about is how the F do I get my foot out of here if I need to. So I don't know, maybe that will go away with more use, maybe it won't, and I'll just stick with flats all the time other than on my gravel bike. I don't really know. Let me know in the comments though, after you like and subscribe, whether you guys run flats, clips, what kind of clips you run, or do you alternate back and forth? That seems to be kind of a trend, is for people to switch back and forth. Anyways, yeah, keep your eyes out for more videos coming soon. I've been stockpiling some footage, and I'm working on some updates to the channel. So yeah, like, subscribe, be patient with me. I work full time, so this stuff takes a backseat to a lot of things in life. Anyways, y'all have a good one. Peace.